Hey everyone, welcome back to Care Fiction. I'm your host Subhankar. The season finale of The Mandalorian gave us the legendary and the iconic Darksaber, and one cannot ignore the possibility that somehow it will be tied to the plot. The fact that Bo-Katan Kryze is scouring planets and attacking Imperial vessels to reclaim the Darksaber heralds the importance of this ancient weapon to the story. So like me, one would wonder and harbor a wishful thinking that maybe, just maybe, we could get a Darksaber and a lightsaber duel later in the series. Because Ahsoka Tano is arriving soon. But I digress, and you wouldn't want to listen to my bizarre fan theories. So without further ado, let's look at the history of the Darksaber. Before we begin, if you enjoyed this video, take a second of your time and hit the like button. And if you haven't done it yet, please consider subscribing. I'm going to say this right off the bat, that the Darksaber is old. And when I say old, I mean it is really old and ancient. Although not much is known about its history, but legends say that it was created by Tar Vizsla. So who is Tar Vizsla? He was a Force-sensitive human male who was the first and the only Mandalorian to be inducted into the Jedi Order. According to the pages of history, he was taken in as a child before 1019 BBY and later on became a Jedi Knight. And it was during his time in the Jedi Order that he created the Darksaber. So I think it is safe to presume that the Darksaber was built around 1019 BBY. That is like more than 100 years before Master Yoda was born, and hence I call it ancient. Here's a fun fact for you. In the Star Wars canon universe, the Darksaber first appeared in Clone Wars animation series, but conceptually it was designed to be a vibro blade. But George Lucas didn't believe that a vibro blade would be able to combat a lightsaber, so they changed it to be a black lightsaber. The Darksaber is a unique, one-of-its-kind, black-bladed lightsaber which has a blade shaped like a sword and is shorter than most of the lightsabers. The Darksaber has a crystal which serves as a conduit for Force energy. Although there are no accounts of what kind of crystal it is, but going by its legends, it's highly likely that it is a black kyber crystal. We know that every Jedi goes in search for a special kyber crystal, the color and the properties of which are intertwined with a particular Jedi. So maybe Tar Vizsla sought such crystal and ultimately earned a unique black kyber crystal. But we don't know much about Tar Vizsla, do we? So it is just mere speculation. Besides, the sound emitted by the blade also has a higher pitch than other lightsabers, and it can also parry a blow from a lightsaber. The Darksaber is revered by the Mandalorians as a symbol of leadership, particularly within the House Vizsla. Mandalorian custom dictates that it can only be claimed by defeating the previous owner in a combat, and that any other way would be considered illegitimate. The Darksaber has seen many ages of Star Wars and it has been wielded by many individuals. So let's look at its history through its wielders. During the days of the Old Republic, after the passing of its creator, the Darksaber was kept at the Jedi Temple in Coruscant. But after the fall of the Old Republic, the temple was raided and the Darksaber was taken by the Mandalorians of the House Vizsla. The descendants of the house used it to fight many Jedi and ruled Mandalore for many years. During the Clone Wars, the Darksaber came into the possession of Pre Vizsla. He used it to fight against Obi-Wan Kenobi and Ahsoka Tano, but didn't succeed both times. Later on, he went on to duel with Darth Maul following his betrayal, but Maul was successful at the end and executed Pre Vizsla with the Darksaber, and consequently claimed as the leader of the Death Watch. Darth Maul also fought Darth Sidious and General Grievous on many occasions with the Darksaber. During the rule of the Galactic Empire, the Darksaber was kept by Darth Maul at the Night Sister lair in Dathomir. During that time, Sabine Wren, at first hesitant, but with training wielded the Darksaber. Sometime later, when Sabine returned to Crown Nest, her mother Ursa Wren disputed her claim to the Darksaber, and instead traded with Gar Saxon in exchange for Sabine's safety. But Gar Saxon, who was an Imperial puppet, reneged. After Sabine dueled with Gar Saxon and defeated him, she became the rightful owner of the Darksaber. Later, while on a mission, Sabine made Bo-Katan Kryze, and then after a successful raid, she offered the Darksaber to Bo-Katan. But after the Great Purge, Bo-Katan lost the Darksaber again. Yeah, I know it feels sad for the Darksaber, for it has never found steady hands. And finally we arrive at the current timeline of the Mandalorian series, that is 9 ABY, whereby the fabled weapon was acquired by Moff Gideon. By the way, if you want to know more about who Bo-Katan Kryze is, who has been introduced in the Mandalorian series lately, then you can find a short video up here. That is quite a history for this historic weapon. And that is pretty much the story so far. And what is left to see is if Moff Gideon can hold on to the Darksaber. I have a feeling that he won't be able to, but we can theorize all we want. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. See you soon.